Welcome, student. Let us continue with this third lesson. Okay, from here, this point. So we will continue with this point, that is how to make a laws. How to make a law. Okay. Here is how does the parliament makes laws? How does the parliament makes laws? Okay. So okay, how does the parliament makes law? In our country, the parliament is empowered to make laws. To formulate them, a certain system has been adopted. These, this system is known as a law making process. So, in parliamentary system, there is there is importance of laws. So the making of laws also get an importance. Okay. So there is a certain process which followed by this parliamentary system. Okay. A rough a rough draft of a law is prepared initially. So first, a rough draft of a law is prepared by the government. This draft or outline is known as a draft proposal or a bill of law. There are two types of bills. Mainly, there are two types of bills. First, money bills, and second, ordinary bills. In order to be converted into an act, the bill undergoes following process. First reading, second reading. The minister of the concerned department or ministry or member of the parliament present the bill and briefly explain its structure while presenting it. This is called first reading. So, to making laws, the person who are member of parliament or a government introduce the bill on the table. Okay, it is called as a first reading. Then we have second reading. After putting the bill of law on the table of the parliament, the second reading started. There are two stages of the second reading. In the first stage, the objectives of the proposed bill are discussed, and the members in this house express their opinions on it. So we looking the parliament sessions on a live. So we come to know how their discussions are to be continued. Okay. How many prominent personalities are the member of this parliament who speaking on each concept with all aspects. They, through their speech, they shown their greatness. For example, previous Prime Minister Chandrasekhar and the Member of Parliament, that is Sushma Swaraj. These are the prominent example of this second reading. Okay. In the House expressed their opinion on it. The supporters of the bill give favorable opinion, while the opponent discuss the defects and faults in the bill. So they argue for the rejection of the bill or to send it for the discussion or thought to the Joint Parliament Committee. So these are the parliamentary way and tactics to oppose the government. After the discussions within the House, as per the requirement, the bill is sent to the Committee of the House. Committee of the House, that is called JPC, Joint Parliament Committee. The committee report consists of the instruction, recommendations is sent to the House in order to make the bill flawless, without any defects. And now the second phase of the second reading begins. In this phase, the bill is discussed clause by clause. Members can suggest changes. After this, voting is taken in the House and bill is passed. Third reading, the bill is discussed. The bill is discussed briefly during the third reading. Voting is taken. For the approving the bill. If the bill gets an assent by the required majority, then the bill is considered as passed by the House. Yet that bill is not make a law, but just it is passed. This bill undergoes the same procedures even in the other house. After getting an approval by the both houses, the bill is further sent to for the assent by the President. If there occurs any difference of the opinion between the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha over the specific bill, the future of these bills is decided by the joint meeting of both houses, that is JPC, that is called JPC. After the final assent and signature of the President, the bill is converted into law and the law is made so, and it implies on over the citizen of India. Okay. Every year in the month of February, the finance minister present the national budget to the Lok Sabha in every February. The state legislatures also follow the same procedure of lawmaking as in the parliament. The bill passed by the state legislature can become the law only after it receives an assent of governor. So here India adopted the federal structure. Okay, there are some subjects which related with the centers, and there are few subjects that's related with the state government, such as education, welfare policies, agriculture, these departments in these sectors, state government also can pass the law, while the international relations, defense, uh, these are the subjects which belongs to the central government. So both the government rule uh, according to the understanding of each other. Okay, if there is a dispute between the central government and the federal state government, there is a judiciary system which gives the instructions to run these democracy very smoothly. Okay, so students, here this lesson is completed. Okay, previously revision is completed of this lesson. Okay, you have to write learn the questions of this lesson. Okay, so we will going to stop here.